Riley KS, can't be beat. Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Her puppies, Jack and Jill, so true. Hey, hey. Shelly, Januki, Jamie, and Melissa, her crew. Protector of dog dens in Dincomb's land. Lost in Palia, controller in hand. Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey! Heave-ho, come on, let's go. Listen, Linda, what does she say? Hey, hey. How do I do that? Asked every day. Just say her BFF through thick and thin. Simulator games, where does she begin? Hey! Heave-ho, Riley KS gaming. Hey! Heave-ho, her pocket's always full. Heave-ho, purple queen is coming. Hey! Heave-ho, come on, let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Megastore Simulator. My dogs are in here driving me crazy. I think they've just been lonely all day. Have you been lonely all day? I don't have any food. Hey Bama, how are you? Good to see you. Hi Kenta, how are you? Hi Tigress. Hey Terry, how are you? How's everybody doing? I was trying to make a decision of when I should call and check in on my husband as opposed to streaming, because I want to do both. Hey Bugsy, how are you? Good to see you. I thought I understood. Well, they have a shift change from 7 to 7:30. I just asked. But the therapists all leave like around 3:30, so they all get in their notes, because whoever I call, they can actually read the different therapists' notes to see how today went for my husband. So, you know, being that I get off work I get home from work by about 5 my time, and then have to sit there and wait till 7:30, because I thought I had to wait till after 7:30. That's what I did last night, but she said no. She said calling between 5 and 6 was even fine. So I'm like, that's cool. So see, there was something perplexing that I'm not 100% sure that he said this, or if this is how they understood him. It's in the notes that they think he feels confused about what's going on, and I don't blame him. He has no idea what happened. Just last week when he was still in the hospital here, I asked him if he knew why he was there, and he shook his head no. I told the nurse, though, my part is like, I don't know how much should we tell him, or how are we going to explain that, because can he comprehend all that? I don't know. Or will it scare him or make him sad? I don't know what his reaction is going to be. Hey Galen, how are you? Happy first contact day. The aliens are here. They're super friendly, and in return for clean power and cures for disease, they will want us to push the like button and subscribe. Pretty cool. Hey Galen, how are you? Good to see you. You gotta go to sleep, so you're just gonna say hi. Not a problem, honey. You have a good night's sleep. So yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know how much to tell him. I don't know when I tell him if he'll understand 100%. But she said the occupational or the therapists themselves are really good about if he's confused or whatever, that they're kind of talking to him. But I don't know what they're telling him. And so she said one of the therapists wrote in their notes, He said he's confused and he's getting frustrated. He's confused why he's there and he's getting frustrated. Now, first of all, I know he can't say a full sentence like that, so I don't know if he said a few words that a few words that led them to believe that's what he was trying to say. I've not heard him say a whole sentence. Even the nurse I talked to said, yeah, I haven't heard him say a whole sentence. But she said that could be what she interpreted. And I'm like, that's true. I could see that. Because when I talked to him on the phone Sunday, he just said how and you. You know, he didn't say the full sentence. And I knew he was asking how I was. So, yeah, interesting. It's interesting to know how to handle some of this, you know? Like, I don't want to confuse him too much either and make him more frustrated. But I'll be going up there Saturday, and so I'll get a better look. Plus, he'll have, like, 3 more days of therapy before I go there. So, a lot can change with him in the next few days. Hey, Birdsong over on Twitch. I see you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. So, yeah, I think, you know, I've been trying to balance. Well, I went to the bank after work. My son's been doing a lot the last couple days to try to get the business stuff handled and get it finalized, because it's not like we're closing his business, but we're just getting it to where we're not going to be doing anything for a while. So just to get it to that point has been taking a lot of time and a lot of work. And I think we're really close. I think we're really close. So, but he's been doing a lot of the work because I've been at work. And he's been home taking care of stuff. So very fortunate, very, very fortunate in that respect that he's been able to do that. So yeah, they're talking like he could be home in a couple months. So things may change stream-wise. I don't know what that's going to look like, you guys, when he comes home. Because number one, I don't know if he's going to fully be able to take care of himself. We don't know that yet. You're doing good? Oh, it's nice to see you, Birdsong. Yeah, we don't know if he's fully going to be able to take care of himself. So I don't know what this is going to look like. So you all know I'll keep you updated. We'll do what we have to do. Yeah, we are totally out of those again. That's a constant thing, isn't it? That's going to be a constant thing. I just want to say, I don't know what a clothing store really should look like other than racks like this, but these tables drive me absolutely crazy. I just don't like the way they look. I don't know what it is about them, but for some reason, they are just not my favorite thing. I don't know why, but they're not. Yeah, we need to reorder probably stuffings. Robert Weeks, hi, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Everything okay? I hope it is. I hope everything is well with you. This is a ride-on coupe. So we do 2 of those. Educational set is 1. Dream Mansion, I've been doing 3 or 4. 4 seems to be a pretty good number with that, and 2 on the riding coupes. So we'll get that going first. Got some grocery items. Seafood, clothing. Wow, we got a lot of clothing that's out, huh? Lots of clothing. Holy cow, you're gonna take all my money. Don't take all my money. Make sure there isn't anything down farther, because sometimes there can be. We'll go ahead and send that to Doc too, because that was quite a lot of stuff there. Golf bag. We're gonna do 2 pallets. Okay. And summer, I do 2 pallets of the rafts or air mattress, whatever. And then 1 of those. That can go to dock 3. And then marshmallows came up. Look, buddy. Look, buddy. You just wanted something to go to dock 4? Why is that not going away after I do that? Well, I probably ordered too many of those now. Oops. We'll wait and see what that looks like when they come in. I might have done something weird there. Oh, we got toilet paper here. We got toilet paper here. Aren't y'all picking up from there? Oh, you're full. That's why. Never mind. Never mind. We got excess toilet paper. Salmon. It says it's okay. So we're assuming if it's in this holding area and it needs to be refrigerated or in the freezer, then it's okay. That's what we're assuming. I don't know if it's true. We'll wait and see. You're good. You've been at your aunt's place. Oh, got you. Awesome. I understand. Hey, Christian Henry, how are you? Good to see you. I understand. I understand. Or Leslie. See, I remembered. So yeah, today's report on my husband was fairly good. His blood pressure is still a little bit low. They said it's not so bad that they need to be alarmed or anything, but it just bothers me. I don't like it when his blood pressure goes low. Not real excited that it's low. Only because I've seen it go really low when it comes out of anesthesia and they have trouble getting it back up again. So it is always a little bit alarming to me, but you know what? They're the nurses and doctors. They know what to do. So we're going to trust in them. Low is never good. No, but they said it's not extremely low. It's just a little low. So I trust them. I trust them with him. He's in a hospital, so it's not like they're going to let him. Why is your box up in the air? That was really weird looking. I'm just saying. So I'm not capable of playing a lot of different kinds of games right now. This one is just the easiest on my brain, you guys. Between being tired and having to deal with everything with my husband right now, I have no brain left. Plus, I worked all day, and that took a lot. So I'm just brain dead. That's all there is to it. You've had a lot of wildfires there in Idaho? Oh, that's scary. That's scary, Robert. You better be safe. Be safe. All right, we're gonna go check our bakery items just to make sure they're okay. I just don't trust the bakery items because of the whole shelf versus racks kind of thing. I just really don't trust it 100%. We're going to be out on that one big time pretty darn soon. I don't really see anything completely out though. Oh, well, I really do. Butter croissant. Okay, so if we do that, then we got to take off. We'll just do that. Let's make sure there. See, that did not come up. That did not register on the computer. I just don't trust the computer 100% with the bakery stuff. That one's okay. Yeah, I just don't. I don't trust it. We're just gonna let that go to dock 3. That should be done pretty soon. Yeah, I still can't figure out the best way to order bakery stuff, except to go in there and look. It's the only thing I can think to do. They're almost done there. Getting close there. Getting real close there. Nobody's touching this one. Oh no, we got a broken guy already. Can I just do this and you'll be okay? No. No, but it dropped a box. An empty box. Okay, we already have a broken employee. Well, that's lovely. Stanley, hi, how are you? Good to see you. How are you doing? We already have to leave and come back because nothing to restock, but everything's not even out of the dock yet, is it? Pumpkins, okay. All right, that one's done. Nobody's touched this one. Oh, is that the extra pallet? That might have been my fault. That might have been my fault. Stanley, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing? Why does that look like it's iced coffee? Why isn't that showing that it's out? Nobody was restocking when I came in, right? Did anybody see anybody restocking when I came in? See, there's another pallet over here. That's an umbrella. Okay, you guys, am I going crazy again? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Because probably. Because probably, yeah, he's darn broken. He's darn broken right there. Well, I know I ordered this by mistake, so I will totally why can't I put it there? Oh, because the thing's raised. Never mind. Yeah, there's some items that still say that they're empty, and I did not see them because that was iced coffee from the vending machine. Your PNG tuber is cute. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that so much. We need all the prayers we can get right now. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. They said mine is low the last couple times when I went to the primary doctor and the dentist. Yeah, I think that's a little bit different, Chris, Leslie, than what my husband's going through with a brain injury. I think it's a little bit different. Vending. Maybe I had 2 things of iced coffee because that one whole pallet was like empty. Oh, it says I have 46, so that's got to be an additional pallet. That's got to be an additional pallet that we really don't need. I'm okay. How's your husband doing? He's he's doing therapy every day right now. So he's doing really good. He's got a long way to go though. I'll just say that. Okay, yeah, see that pallet? But it said we already had some. So here's what I should do. Here's what I should do. Yeah, he still has a long way to go, Stanley. See what happens? Quit pushing on that. Quit pushing on that button. But he's doing good. He's making progress very slow. It's going to be baby steps, which is understandable. But he's doing pretty good for it only being a little over about 3.5 weeks since he had his accident. I feel like he's doing really good. I think he's getting alert to the point where he somehow made it seem like he told somebody today that he's a little frustrated because he can't figure out why he's there. And now I'm feeling kind of guilty. Hey, Dance Man, how are you? Good to see you. You don't see Stanley? He's over on the Twitch side, Christian. I dual stream on both sides. But thank you for asking, Stanley. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch for, I don't know, probably at least a year now, if not longer. But, gosh, I kind of almost, it's like I told the nurse, I don't know if we should tell him or if he'll understand or if he'll comprehend it 100%. I don't want it to make him upset. However, the nurse said the therapists are pretty good about talking to them if they get confused and stuff. Hi. Hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Jilly girl. Jelly bean. So hopefully they're making him less confused, or at least telling him enough that it's calming him down. And, you know, hi, you are so wanting affection tonight, big time. My little girl, she just wants to be petted and petted and petted and petted. She's just like, mommy's home, mommy's home. But we've been doing a lot of errands. I had to go to the bank right from work, and they closed like 10 minutes after I got there. Like, they're across town from where I work, but I made it there and got that done. And it's just a lot to take care of when you're with somebody for so long. And I know a lot of you can relate to this, even if you've had a loved one that you've been with for a long time and you've been sharing expenses and stuff, and then they've passed away or they're incapacitated where they can't do that anymore. It's just really odd that you find yourself in a place where, kind of like when you were single and you were living on your own and you were having to do all of that yourself, and you didn't think twice of it because that was just normal. And now it's like 31 years we've been together, you guys, and we've always done things. Like, he pays some things and I pay other things, and now I'm trying to figure out everything. So it's not fun. I do not recommend. I would like to make some kind of a, not really a binder, but something that has all of everything that we pay on a monthly basis, or even if it's whenever. It's usually a monthly basis though. Your utilities, if you have cable, if you have, Google Fiber like we do, whatever it is, car insurance, your house payment, everything, like everything we pay. Like, I kind of want to have it all together, because if something happened to me when my husband gets home, sometime down the line, if something happens to me, he's going to go through the same thing. If he doesn't have something to look at, he would go through the same thing that I am. And I don't want him to have to do that. It's crazy hard. Like, I still don't know if I'm missing anything. Until it hits and then goes, hey, you're supposed to pay me. I may not know. Oh, we forgot to fix our restocker. That's broken. So we have one less restocker right now because he's broken. We're going to have to, after this day, we're going to have to go out to the main menu so we can fix him. I feel like I'm having more problems with broken restockers than I ever have in this game. Like, all of a sudden, since the last update, since they put the summer department in, since then, I feel like, I have it happen almost, every stream. So I don't know what's happened to make that start happening all the time, but I feel like it's all the time. So I only have 3 more days to work, and then I'm off work for a whole week. I do need to touch base with Jersey. We were supposed to do a collab stream on Monday the 29th. I'm sure he knows we're probably not doing that, but I'm going to touch base with him anyway. Just to remind and say, hey, I'm sure you probably know we're not going to collab on the 29th. But we're going to have a family meeting next Tuesday that I may just have to drive up there for. Yeah, I'll know a little bit better when I go up Saturday, kind of how well he's doing. I love listening to the nurse and hearing the reports. The speech pathologist gave him some ice chips today and a little bit of puree something to eat, testing his swallowing. And I guess he did pretty good. That's the first step for him to be able to get his feeding tube out and starting to be able to eat and drink. That will be good. I know he will feel better if he could do that. Hey, Rena, how are you? Good to see you. Julie, what are you doing? Jelly Bean. Are you back to get more pets? Are you back to get more pets? More pets, more pets. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? You a good girl. Oh my gosh, they are like attention hogs right now. They are attention hogs right now, seriously. So we're going to be working on the clothing department because we finished the sports department. On the last stream, we finished sports. So we, right now, with all the departments we have, we only have clothing to complete. Do you think we can do it? I feel like it had a lot of licenses left though. Like way more than I want to admit.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
So we have 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9. We have 9 licenses. I'm not excited. I'm trying to see pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 pair of pants. Those can go on one table.
These were baked today.
I'm sorry what happened to him, and you know we're all here for you. Thank you, Stanley. That is very sweet of you to say. I know you guys are. And I appreciate every single one of you because I've needed that support really bad right now. But my oldest son has really been my rock since this started. He was actually there when it happened, and he's the one that called the ambulance on his dad. So, and he's been awesome. Hey, Shelly Marie, how are you? Good to see ya. How you doing?
I love that.
Aloha. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. How are we doing? So I think we might be able to get by with one more table. Then, man, we got a lot of racks. I mean, we could put some of these shirts on a table. The dresses I would want to hang up. I feel like these are like suit tops. They would probably need to be hung up. I don't know. Who am I kidding? I want to hang up all the shirts. But like that t-shirt might be able to go on a table. Some of these shirts might be able to go on a table instead of having everything on a rack, because the furniture, folded cloth shelf, but I think it only holds like 3 things. I don't think it holds the whole shelf. So there's the tiered cloth shelf. That holds quite a few items. See this white cloth table? I don't think it holds that many either.
I love that freshly.
And the round cloth rack is what I've been using, and it's $4.50 a pop. That's expensive. That's expensive, you guys. That is expensive, so I don't know how I feel about all that. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, how you doing, Shelly? How's it going? How is it going? Hey, King Mac, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, you guys are just stuck with me playing Megastore for a while because it's the only thing I can like put my little pea brain around right now. And I'm kind of anxious to get done with this last apartment and do some more expansions. Because I know he's working on the butchery and the deli right now, and that's why it's been so long in between updates, or it's going to be, because he's really focused on them right now. And when that comes out, we gotta have room. We gotta have room and we gotta have money. So, yeah. So, yeah. Rena, how's your new store coming? Is it done yet? I don't know why I'm laughing. It probably is. Knowing Rena, it probably is. Work has been just crazy. How you holding up? Actually pretty good. I mean, I'm just mentally tired. Like, you're an amazing live stream and nice and kind person. Thank you, Stanley. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better during the week than I do on the weekends. Last weekend was the first weekend of him being 3 hours away, and it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough. I didn't feel guilty. Okay, I felt a little guilty, but I mean, I mainly just felt sad that I couldn't go see him. That was hard. Doing good, just back from the farmer's market was a bit much for me, I guess. Now I'm just resting. Hey, I get that. You're cheeky. I'm only on day 31. Just working on a bakery. All right, all right. I can't imagine it keeps sending you all good vibes. I know you do, Shelly, and I appreciate it so, so much. I am going up Saturday with my sister again. I'll tell you, my sister and I really have not been very close for a very, very long time. And she has really come together for me with this. I think it's brought us a little closer. You know, she lost her husband a few years ago. And so she's retired, but she works part-time at her church. And so she's really been able to go up there with me last week when he got transferred up there. And she's going up there with me this Saturday. So yeah. And I have vented a lot to her. I have vented a lot. Fantastic. How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, my little pea brain, I was trying to decide if I needed to push my stream back because, you know, it's a new hospital. So I wasn't really sure what the best time was to call. And the nurse I talked to tonight said, when I get home from work, or like between 5 and 6, which is when I called this time, it was closer to 6. She said that was fine. All the therapists, the occupational therapist, speech therapist, and physical therapist, they all get done by 3:30 and get their notes in the computer because they leave for the day. And so I like to call when all the notes are in there. That way the nurse can read through the notes and tell me how therapy was that day. So it kind of gives me an insight to his day. He got a little frustrated today, according to the occupational therapist. He got a little frustrated. and kind of conveyed to her that he's confused why he's there and he's getting frustrated. I don't think he understands. Nobody has really told him what has happened to him because he hasn't really been able to comprehend what's happened. You know what I mean? And so I don't think he understands now why he's there. I think he's becoming more alert, which is a good thing. But now he's kind of frustrated because he doesn't understand what's going on. Now, the nurse said the therapists are really good about if the patient gets frustrated about something, they'll talk to them about it. And I think he's having a hard time not understanding why I'm not there, because when he was at the other hospital, I went up there at least every other night. You know, I might take a night off in between, but I would go up there at least every other night, and which would about kill me because it was a really long walk to his room. But if my son went up there with me, he would grab a wheelchair and take me up there. It was a lot easier. But so I feel for him. I definitely feel for him because I know that he's got to be confused. You know, with a brain injury, if we tell him, I don't know how much he'll comprehend yet. And he might be getting better with the therapy. So I'm kind of anxious to see what he's going to be like Saturday when I go up there after having a whole week of therapy. And every time I talk to a nurse up there, they said, they always keep telling me, you are going to be so surprised when you come up on Saturday. I'm like, you guys is making me want to come up there now. But they're like, you're going to be really surprised when you come up here. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm kind of anxious for that. So, I don't know. It just is what it is. I'm just trying to get through work right now and just be a normal person as much as I can. The company who does our Family Leave Act, our FMLA, on the paper they gave me that the doctor filled out, it says I have like a whole year starting June 8th. They put the wrong dates in and it's screwing up. It's making my HR on my company go crazy. So I'm trying to get them to fix it, and then I can't get a hold of my caseworker from that company. So I finally got a hold of somebody else, and I'm like, look, you all need to fix this. These dates on there are wrong, and you need to fix it. So I've been assured that they're going to be fixed by tomorrow. So I should be able to go into the portal tomorrow and see that they're fixed. We'll see. I always give the benefit of the doubt. He's still stuck down there. Okay. So as soon as we stop for the night, then we'll go out to the main menu and fix our restocker who's stuck over there in the warehouse. You know, it's always somebody. It's always somebody getting stuck. I don't know what the deal is, but they need to stop that. You're getting really addicted to Supermarket Simulator. I'm already on level 11 and hired a cashier. Next, I will hire a restocker. Good job, fantastic. That's awesome. I love Supermarket Simulator. It was the first simulator game I ever played. That's the game that got me started on playing simulator games. Now, I don't care. I still will always like it, but I don't care for the DLC they added. I think it should have been free. I think they should have given us that since they'd already gone 1.0. To be fair, it wasn't real expensive, but then they were all broken and then they had to fix them all. So I feel like a lot of supermarket type or big store, department store type of games are trying to implement stuff because Mega Store Simulator implemented them first. I'm seeing that more and more. And I'm like, Megastore already has that. And now you're implementing it. So, I don't know. I feel like some people have added that because Megastore already has it in it. Yeah, I agree. And I still love the Supermarket Simulator. Don't get me wrong. I bought the DLCs. I tried the bakery one and it was broken. And I haven't gone back yet. Now, doesn't mean I'm not at some point. I'd like to see how they fixed it. It really was good graphics. I did really like that very much. So I'm not sure I like the vending machines. Not really sure about those yet, but they don't make it very easy to put them outside in places unless you put them all over town, and then you got to go restock them all over town, and that just absolutely does not make sense. And if I remember right, unless they fixed it, the restockers didn't restock the vending machines because they were outside. Well, that's silly. These do. These go stock them. I mean, I don't want to have to do it. That's their job, you know? So I don't know, but they may have fixed that. I'm not sure. I am not sure. You are right, Riley. It's quite different starting a save with a walk-in and warehouse. Yes. I was quite surprised, Rena. I was really surprised. And one reason I wanted to create another save is just so I could play one off stream and keep my mind busy, because my mind just wants to go back to my husband constantly, and it just makes me upset. And so I wanted to do it to kind of distract me. And I was pleasantly surprised because I forgot until I started it. I was like, oh, I walked back in the warehouse. And I was like, oh, I forgot you got some of the warehouse and you got a walk-in. It was pleasantly surprised for sure. But that is pretty cool that you start with that. I like that. Now, it makes me wonder, though, Rena, if I'd have started with, like, clothing, would that... I think the warehouse would still be there, but would the walk-in still be there? Because you don't need the walk-in for clothing. Kind of makes me wonder. Might have to try and start another save file. You can make 4. Just to try to start with a different one. I can always delete it even. But I kind of want to just see. Is that walk-in going to be there? I mean, you don't need it for clothes. The other one was toys and candy, I think, you could start with. And maybe he just did it as a default, Rena. It could be. So that you just had it no matter when you started on groceries or bakery or whatever, you would already have one. I don't know. Makes me wonder, though. I might have to try that. Might have to try that. Yeah, I've just been watching other streamers and playing Megastore when I'm not streaming my new save file, and just kind of trying to keep my mind off of everything I can possibly keep my mind off of. Yeah, might have to try that, Rena. I might have to try it. Probably the hardest part about it is it's so quiet. Like, yeah, the dogs are barking, but like, of course I said that his TV's not on, and my son was like, well, we could turn his TV on. I'm like, yeah, but it's still not the same. Like him just not being here. Like he hasn't been here for almost a month. That's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. And I hate it, but they're encouraging and saying they think he'll be home in 2 months. 2 more months. Not just 2 months, but 2 more months. There's a really good chance he might be home. Did you get all your finances sorted on Sunday? Mostly. We're still keeping an eye on his business stuff. Like, I've got his phone, and that's how and that reminds me, I don't need to see if I need to charge it. Yes, I do. Looks like he's got some spam calls that I need to clear up. Yep. We'll go put that on my charger for a while. Oh yeah, he definitely needs to have that charged. I have found a lot of stuff. Like I had to cancel 2 insurance policies for workman's comp. that were on his business. Not on him, though, unfortunately. He's going to hear about that when he's in his right mind again, for sure. But everything I have found to try to cancel or maybe an auto pay on his business card, I've had moved over to his Discover card to try to get it from keeping charges going on his business card, because we're going to try to pay it off. So we have one less thing to worry about. Thank you, Rena. Thank you. So not everything, but, you know, there's the house stuff, which I feel like we have a pretty good handle on. But then there's this business stuff, and I don't know until something might still pop up that I don't know about. My son is going to do the last payroll. It's not very much. Tate only worked like 8 hours last Monday, so he's going to do the last payroll. Then we're done with that. And we're getting audited. Our payroll's getting audited. And the guy who does it said he's going to walk my son through it. He knows he's been doing the payroll, so he's going to walk him through it. So he has to do that tomorrow. And then I think the business stuff might be done. Nothing we've done can't be undone. You know, we just move things around where auto pays are coming out. We don't want charges to continue to go on his business card. We don't want that to keep building that card up. And so we've moved things around, and we've canceled some things, and I canceled one of the insurances, and they did the auto pay stop, and they said they were going to stop the billing, and the billing went through anyway. So my son called them, and they're going to issue a refund check. So we should get that in the next couple weeks. And we'll put that to help pay off his business card. So for me personally, I have enough money coming into this house to make the house payment and live comfortably, really. Because I'm getting my Social Security check on top of what I make at work. So to be fair, I mean, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine financially. It's not going to be like it was when he was raking in the money, because he's the real breadwinner. But we'll be fine without it. We'll be fine. And my son is the math person, not me. And he's helping me with all of it. Like, we're making decisions together. And we're doing really well. We took back a jackhammer that he bought just for the last job, and they used it to finish whatever they were finishing it. So we used it that one job. And then we took it back last night and got a refund. They took it back and gave us a refund for it. And now it's going on his card. So that will help also. So yeah, we're just taking care of stuff, and I'm working full time, and and we're just doing what we can, you know, doing what we can. Okay, let's go. Let's finish. Oh, I already did the vending machines, right? Yeah, let's finish the night. 592 people. Awesome. We're going to save, and we're going to exit to the main menu. We're going to see if we can fix that restocker. He needs to be fixed. I have been eating too much junk food, though, you guys. I need to stop doing that. And to be fair, when I'm home, I hardly eat.
Unknown caller.
It's a scam. Why did that do that? Oh, there we go. He gets more scam calls on his phone than I've ever seen anybody get on their phone. I'm like, leave him alone. Oh my gosh, you're driving me crazy. Sounds like you're getting things taken care of. Yeah, I'm feeling more comfortable than I did, say, 2 weeks ago. You know, 2 weeks ago, though, he was all in a much worse state physically, and so it was hard to think about anything else. You know what I mean? But I attribute that to my oldest son. He's really been helping a lot. You need to eat good food and take care of yourself. Everyone needs you healthy. I know. I just don't want to have to cook it. I don't like to cook anymore, you know? And so I think tomorrow night, I did buy some chicken breasts, some boneless chicken breasts, and I think I'm going to cook those tomorrow night. And we have some little sliders that I absolutely love, and they're so easy to make. Hey, Gregory, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? I second that, Rena. We all come cook for me. Maybe some frozen meals that are healthy. I do have some healthy meals. Nothing sounds good, you know? And if my son and I are out and about running errands and stuff, it's just so easy to stop and get something real quick. And I know I need to quit doing that. Hi. Hi there, baby. Did you just come by to say hi? Did you just come in to say hi? You're a good girl. Hey, Ghost Pet Shop. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's just hard for me to cook, and I love a home cooked meal. You know, like I used to cook all the time, and I didn't really enjoy cooking, but I love a home cooked meal. You know what I mean? I would cook for you if you were closer. I made chicken carbonara last night. Okay, I hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I will say I'm better this week than I am last week because my husband is doing a little bit better. And when he does better, that's just, when he continues to get better, that's just going to make me even better and better and better. I'm all about him right now. Let's go see if we fixed our... Now, we want them to completely get restocked. Let's go make sure it fixed our restocker down here. Yep, he's gone. He be gone. So, he was stuck down here. So, making sure nobody else is stuck around here. I would love to make another warehouse expansion, but I really don't think we have enough money and be able to restock. So we're going to restock first. Did he just throw that up in the air? Did y'all just see that? Wait. Oh, he's throwing them up on the shelf, but it makes it look like he was throwing them up in the air. Like that. But I guess he kind of is in a way, right? Okay, some of our people are coming back. So we'll just wait until we get all our... We've got two coming in at the same time. They're like having a race. Who can get there first? You have to head out. Oh, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Take your son to medical appointment. I hope everything goes well. Sending huge hugs to you back, Rena. Hi, Gina. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? How are you doing? I'll tell you, during the week, just even streaming this, and there's not really that much brain activity to contribute to this game. I mean, deciding where you're going to put things and how much you're going to price it, okay. But once you get to that point, you're just restocking and stuff. Like, there's not a lot of thinking. I'm so tired. I'm doing pretty good, Gina. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, it just, everything takes it out of me. Like, I worked my you-know-what off today at work. And I'm trying to get in really good shape because I'm off next week. I'm on vacation next week. And, you know, I kind of feel guilty when I leave work for somebody else to do for me. I don't like it. I know it can't be helped. And I have to do extra stuff when other people are gone as well. So, I mean... We all help each other, but I always feel guilty, and I need to stop that. I need to stop it, but I can't help it. I cannot help it. But I'm trying to at least get in the best shape I can before I leave Friday, since I'm off a week. Radical. How are you? Good evening to you. How are you doing? How is it going? Okay, are we? I think maybe everybody's done. Let's look and see what we can see. Nothing is ever there. Glam set. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, just paper towels, that's it? Wow. And just lobster. Okay, this isn't too bad. We'll go to dock 1 with that. Clothing. The infamous striped shirts. Those are like one of the first things that you get in clothing. Sports. Oh, we got lots of sports. Sports duffel. Did that even go on there right? No. That didn't even go on there right. There we go. I'm going backwards, I know. 2 golf bags. That's going to be an expensive one. We'll go to dock 2 on that. Summer. I think I did 2 umbrellas because they only have, you only get 5 on a pallet. Do 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 do. Spudmaster chips. You gotta love that. Okay, let's do that, and then let's go check out bakery. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me, pardon me. Oh, he's gonna walk with me. Okay, cool. We still got that one lonely box up there, and those 3 are all together. See? Oh, I didn't mean to crouch. I feel like we should only do 2 of those at a time, because if you do 3, it's more than what you should have. These aren't going at all. That's kind of weird. I mean, maybe not. Excuse me. I walked right through those boxes. That hurt. That had to hurt. See, there's this one. Some Vienna rolls. Nothing else is out there. And we'll go check out the little guy here. Yep. We could kind of combine some of these if we only do 2. I don't even know if we need really more than 2. We're on dock 4. I probably could have gone back to dock 1, but that's fine. We don't use dock 4 enough. we don't use, we're still almost done with dock 3. Dock 2. Oh yeah, we still got quite a bit left to do. We got 42,000. Awesome. You're awesome. I don't even think that's enough to add to the clothing store, you guys. Like, for real. Like, if I look at licenses for clothing, it's 2,400. Okay, we're going to purchase that. We're going to go to pricing first and go to clothing and go down, go down, go down, go down. Market, 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 market. Okay, we could go 21. 21.5. Perfect. 15. 15.5. Too much. 15.25. Perfect. 18. 19. Perfect. 18. 19. No, 21. No, 20.5. Nope. 20.25? No. What about 20? All right, so we got our pricing done. Now, what we're going to have to do is get another table, and then the products. Oh, we got to find a shelf to put these on is going to be the ugly part. See, that's 29,000. That's over half of what we had left. Over half. We'll go to Dock 4 because there shouldn't be much in Dock 4 now. Over half. That's why it's going to be tough to grow the clothing department because we're going to need a lot of money for it. We're going to need a lot of money. They're still at Dock 4. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Almost. Almost. And then we'll get that afterwards. Oh. You're my favorite live stream. Stanley, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. Okay, take the rest of those. You can't take. Oh, you did. Good job. Good job. All right, that'll be closing and our order will be coming. Yeah, we're going to have to, I think I'm going to have to be strategic on anything that is like a t-shirt kind of thing or a pajama shirt kind of thing. And then any kind of like pants are going to have to go on tables. Otherwise, it's going to be too many racks up there. So we want the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not many products to go on this one table, which is okay. I bet I beat you. I bet I beat you. I bet I beat you. I beat you. So, I mean, obviously, the next thing that we buy that has t-shirts or pants, we can utilize the table. You know what I mean? Like this rack, if we kind of move some of these over, like the NPCs don't need a lot of room to go through here. I do, but they don't. So we got some leggings. But see, one box takes up 3 spaces. Is that all? That'll work. That's it there. Okay, this isn't bad. I think we might even have some room to maybe stock some more stuff here. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. Now, the harder part at this point is to find room in the warehouse. Whee! Y'all are done? No, but for snow legs? What do you mean? Well, I haven't put them up yet. Calm down. Give me a minute. I got to figure out where to put... Oh, you tacky things, you. There you go. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Jilly. Are you so hot? Are you so hot because you're running around? Oh my gosh, she is so busy. She is so busy. So we've got places right here. And it's only 4 items. So we've got plenty of room right there. I don't care where it goes. I really don't. As long as I have room somewhere, that's fine. So we have a place like right here. Yeah, I wish I would have done shelves differently, only because not so much keeping things together, because in my eyes, it's really hard to keep things together. Departments, because you're adding them at different times and it's really hard to do. However, just to like have room for everything. I mean, like I should have utilized the fourth and the fifth shelf on the racks a little bit better. I mean, I'm having to do it now, but it's just kind of like chaos. It's kind of like chaos. It really is. So, my controller don't want to work. When I first start this, I'm like, feel like I'm just drunk and crazy. And then after a while, I get used to it. And then I'm like, okay, that's not so bad. Are we going way up? Up, 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 up. Good thing I don't have to get up there to get stuff down or figure out where stuff is. My restockers get to do that because I'd be like, uh-uh. But yeah, work is, it's my busy time. I've been kind of busy even through my slow time anymore. Oh, I forgot to pick it up. It's changed so much in the last 8 years I've been there, but okay. We did that. We did that. And see, it's still by some of the clothing. There's clothing right there. So that's not too bad. Okay. That wasn't horrible. We got a lot of those to do though, because there's a lot up. Look at that box way up there. If I move this, will it fall? Sure enough. Sure enough. He said he's been having trouble with this because he's having trouble fixing it because it's like James does with Dinkum. He has trouble fixing some things because he has trouble recreating it sometimes. And this dev is doing the same thing. He's having the same issues. So he's been trying to fix it because he's been trying to recreate it and it's been hard for him to recreate. So it's hard to fix an issue if you can't recreate it, you know? But he's trying. He's working on the department right now, the next department, but he knows it's still kind of broken. But then again, y'all, we need to remember this is still in early access, no matter what we think or do. Okay, we okay now? We're okay now. Okay, cool. Let's, so we just added some more clothes and a new shelf. So we'll see how many more people we get in. We won't get in a ton more, but we should get in a few more than normal. And we should make a little bit more money than normal because we added more product, you know? And if you watch Beacon of Nick at night, he starts out like late at night and he's usually still going, he's still usually going when I'm up in the morning drinking my coffee. It was his birthday today. It was so cool. It was so cool to be able to hop in when he was celebrating his birthday stream. So that was kind of nice. He was writing on this big white square on his t-shirt that says he was writing. So if you had a membership anniversary or you did a super chat or gifted subs or anything like that, then he'd write your name on the shirt. So I did my anniversary today to wish him a happy birthday. And I got my name on his t-shirt. That was pretty cool. It's always fun celebrating birthdays. Yeah, I kind of felt bad Sunday when I called him because it was Father's Day, and he's got one son in Japan and the other one 3 hours away from him. Anyway, it's kind of a rough one, but I didn't say anything. I did say it was Father's Day, but he didn't really react. So I'm not really sure. Hey, Nick Gamer, how are you? Good to see you. I was lurking in his birthday stream last night, and he was still going when I woke up. Yeah, he does that. He starts like, I want to say he starts like at 11 o'clock my time, which is Central Standard Time. Or it could be that he starts midnight Eastern Standard because he's in Eastern Standard Time, but it's 11 o'clock my time. And then he's usually going, I usually get up about 6 and make my coffee and come sit down. He's usually still live, so. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I have to yawn. I have to yawn. I'm tired. I wish I could do like the next expansion. I think it's upstairs, and it'll be the wall by the toys, I think. Pretty sure it'll be that wall. Because the last one was down here, so I know it's upstairs. Look at all these people going up and down. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. I think it's going to be this wall right here. It'll be this wall right here, because the last one was this wall that went back. So I think it'll be that one. Which is good, because we need to get these done. Because we have 2 more departments to put in. Even the one that he's working on right now, I kind of hope it comes out before I have to start music and electronics. To be fair, I kind of am excited for the new one, the next one. So I kind of hope they come out. But then again, if I don't have some expansions done, I need to move. When the new department comes in, then the summer department over there in the corner, that's got to move upstairs because I'm having all food down here. My next expansion is number 43. What do you mean number 43? Let me see what that is. I don't even know what that is. You're making me think, Bama. Don't make me think. Okay, 43. Oh, so you're close by me then. Or I should say I'm close by you. I'm at 41. Yeah, I'm at 41. So 43 is the upper floor. So I would think 41 and 43 are right where my clothing and toy area right there are. And this one down here on 42 on the ground floor, I think that's going to be right behind the seafood area. Because the last wall to go down was this one right here. So I think this one's going to be next. I think it's going to be next. How come we don't have any of these? Hello? Do we have any? No, we have 67 back there. They just haven't. Restockers! Get over here. That needs those things, air mattresses. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
If it's not available, I'll see it now.
That's a lot, Bama, though. That's a lot of work. Your family are always in my prayers, Riley. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers for sure. We need them. Especially my husband. He needs them. But you know what? I'm just going to say this. I do feel better in the aspect of my husband could have died.
That looks great.
If a blood clot would have entered his head, he was on blood thinners for so many years, it may not have been able to stop it from going to his brain. And so I could have lost my husband. The first 48 hours was the most critical, but before they would have transferred him to this hospital he's at now, he had to be in stable condition. And they had done at least 3 more CT scans, and they were all clear, and his swelling was down. So
This looks a
I
little
feel
stale.
like he's
Hope I'm
gonna
wrong.
make it, but he's just got a lot of recovery to do, you know, and a lot of therapy. But he is gonna make it. He is gonna be okay. I just don't know. He did have a stroke. Oh, thank you, Bama. I appreciate that. He did have a stroke on his left side, and he cannot use his left hand right now. Now, can that be changed with therapy? Possibly. He hasn't stood up yet because they're being very careful with his weight bearing, especially on his left foot, because his left side is what's weakened from the stroke. So they're just being really careful and taking that really slow. You guys, I'm just thankful he's alive, but truly. And as a family, we've talked, like, if he just can't use his left hand, but he can still walk, he can still have a lot of quality of life, like a lot. He may not be able to do everything he was capable of doing before, but he can still do a lot of things. So yeah, very thankful. We're very thankful. And who knows what's going to happen in the next couple months, because he's going to be gone at least 2 more months, or at least close to it. And, you know, I feel a little bit better knowing that he's progressing. It may be a slow process, but it's progressing.
That looks great.
Fresh. And I'm thankful for that, you know? Thank you, Aloha. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm very appreciative. Do I miss him? Oh, heck yeah. That loud mouth in the living room. I miss it. It's funny because when you think of things like that, you think if something could happen to him, like he would just be driving me up a wall. And then I would sit down back and I would think, but what if he wasn't here anymore? And I would miss that.
Nice crust on this one.
Even though it drove me up a wall, I would miss that. And I do. I miss the crazy things he does, you know? They were annoying at times, but I'd rather be annoyed now than him be gone. So, but it's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. We've taken one day at a time. That's all we can do. We take the little, you know, his blood pressure went a little low yesterday. It's still a little low today. They're keeping an eye on it. He's in the right place. He's being taken care of.
Nice and
I
fresh.
have no doubt in my mind. I am very comfortable and relieved where he is, that he's being taken care of. I just wish he was home, but I'm very relieved where he is. I'm very comfortable with where he is. What I'm not comfortable with is that it's 3 hours away. That part's not real thrilling. But my sister and I are going to take that drive again Saturday. But the difference is when he went Thursday, they didn't take him until they didn't hit the road till about 12:30 in the afternoon. And then we ran over and I got gas in my car and we got something to drink and stuff before we got on the road. So we got a late start. So by the time we went up there and saw him and I unpacked his clothes and put them all away in the drawers and cabinets, and we had pictures of all of us in frames and we put them on the table and talked to the nurse and, you know, visited with him. He was really tired when he got there. You know, we kind of stayed there for about an hour or so, but I mean, he was just kind of sleeping off and on. And, you know, when they're in a hospital and they're not physically there yet, Like, he's physically not there yet. The doctor that is taking care of him now is a medical doctor. Now, when he moves to the next floor will mean that he's physically able to do everything, and he's just going to be doing a lot of therapy. That's on a different floor. But right now he's on the medical floor because he just had head surgery and leg surgery, you know? So they're trying to make sure all that is good. And so he's still tired. He still wears out easy, and he's still recovering, you know, from that part. But they're still doing therapy every day. And I think that's kind of wearing him out. And then other times I think he's just really bored. There's not going to be any pleasing him right now because, you know, he's recovering. But again, he's in the right place. Look at all those people going up that escalator. There's going to be a safety hazard with that. There's going to be a safety hazard with that. Made some good money today, though. Look at that, 78,000.
Were baked today.
And we still have 73 people in the store, you guys. Do you think we'll go over 100K on today? Do you think we'll hit 100K, you guys? Yes. Nah, I don't think we'll hit 100K. I mean, we still have 73 people in the store. 72. Until they check out, they're still counted as in the store.
This looks a little stale. I hope I'm wrong.
You're going to bed? Oh, thanks, Shelly. You have a good night's sleep. Shelly just made me tired. Thinking about sleep.
That looks great. Nice and fresh.
Oh, we're up to 86,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. We still have 34 people in the store. If we don't hit 100K, especially when we pick up the money from the vending machines, we're going to be pretty close, I think. Nah, maybe not. We're not even, I don't know if we'll even hit 90. We'll see. With vending, you say 93? Possibly. That could be a good guess, Gina. That could be a good guess. It's still pretty good. Some pretty good money. We still have 18 people in here. Man, he's about to run over me with those boxes. He's about to, oh, we hit 90. Yeah, I don't know. I think 93 is going to be close. It might even be a little bit over that. Just because we make a lot from the vending machines. You guys, the vending machines are amazing. We make a lot from the vending machines. And they're a whole different group of people. See, there's $581 right there. That's 92,000. 93,000. 94,000. That's 1,000. 95,000. 96,000. So 96, 97,000. Oh, that was so close. Man. Not very far off of 100K though. Not very far off of 100K. Yeah, we still have this person checking out right here. Last person in the store. Wow, that was pretty good. The expansion that we've got though is so much. It's so much. 76,000. So what we're going to do is we're going to, tomorrow morning, we're going to restock. Well, we're going to restock tonight. But tomorrow morning, we're going to make sure we're done. And then we're going to reorder our stock. Then we're going to see how much money we have left. I doubt we'll have enough to expand. Now, we could wait and not add any more other clothing yet and put a day in between and see if we can make more money. We could do that. Like do every other day kind of thing to really stock up. I don't know. We'll have to see how much we make. Still, not a bad day. 98,000, not a bad day. I think we did pretty darn good. I think adding those clothing helped with that. Or we could go ahead and restock tomorrow and then add the next license. Add one license at a time and add the next license to see if we can make more money. It's kind of a double-edged sword because it's like you want to add more products so that you can make more money, but then when you restock, you're spending more money. It's like, wait a minute. How do I catch up if you're going to keep adding stuff, you know? But when we sell with a high markup or as high as we can. So that's got to help with getting more money too than what we're buying, what we're paying for the product, because we're basically upcharging. So we should be able to make more money by adding more products, is what I think. So we may just keep at it. We may just add one license and see how that goes. You know, all we can do is kind of test those waters, so to speak. But anyway, so next Tuesday, I may be driving up there by myself because we're having a family meeting. Well, not everybody can go. My youngest son would probably go with me if he's not having to work that day. Because the meeting's at 11 o'clock. And we're just going to talk about his progress. And I feel like I was kind of surprised because I was like, it hasn't even been a week yet. And you're already wanting to have a family meeting about his progress. So I'm like, okay, I mean, if you think so. If you think so, that's fine. What was I going to look at? Oh, the weather. Yeah, we're supposed to start having rain at 3 a.m. And it's going to go till about 6 a.m. or 6 something. Some thunderstorms, though. My dogs are not going to want to go outside. And then from about noon to about 2-ish, we're supposed to have more. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we have a much bigger chance. And Friday, we have a much bigger chance. So far, next week is looking much better. Sunday on, which is good. Although Saturday, we've got a 60% chance of rain. That's when we're driving up there. I'm not real excited about that. It doesn't go past Thursday, so I can't really look. Well, we'll see how as that gets closer. I thought they were wanting you to meet the team that worked with them. They kind of do. I mean, I can go up there anytime. Not that I can go up there anytime, but if I were to go up there during the week, I'm allowed to watch them and I could meet the team. I don't know, because it's on a Tuesday, if we're going to meet the team. Because, like, we're going to call his sister and she's going to be here. She won't be up there. And they said we could even do it by Zoom, a Zoom call, or anything. So they just said if I wanted to go up there and watch him have therapy, I could meet the team. But they just want to talk about progress on Tuesday. That's about all she said. But I can go up anytime and meet the team, and I get I'm supposed to get a weekly update, and I'm kind of expecting a call from his medical doctor, because he said he would call me at least once to let me know how he's doing physically. I'm kind of a little worried about his low blood pressure. I will say that. But he also, like the first week and a half, he really fought a fever a lot. Like it would go down, they'd get it down, then it'd go back up, then they'd get it down somewhat, but not all the way. That went on for about a week and a half. I think he was just fighting infection. Now it's got this low blood pressure. I'm not real fond of that. So we'll see if that gets better. That's been like 2 days now. I don't like it. Kind of bothers me. So I'll be kind of anxious to hear from the doctor. He seems super, super nice. And I told him, at the other hospital, the doctor never, ever called me. Not once. Not once. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, you hot doggy. Hi, you hot doggy. You're hot doggy. Yeah, so he was just like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I never heard the extent of his I mean, I knew it was bad. I mean, I'm not stupid. He had head surgery, and, I knew it was bad. I saw the x-rays. I knew it was really bad. But the doctor never called to tell me any kind of expectations or, how he was at that time. Nothing, ever. Not one call. I'm sure it will be his progress and the plan going forward, since they have time for their team to work with him and really evaluate where he is and how they expect him to respond to therapy. Yeah, maybe. I just feel like it's kind of, not that I know any better, you guys. This is my first time. It just seems like it's awfully early to be having a progress update when he's only been there a week. That's just me. I'm sure I know they've done this a million times with a bunch of different families and a bunch of different injuries. They've been doing this for absolutely years and years. So I know they know what's best. It's just kind of me thinking out loud. But they know what they're doing. I don't, but they do. They do. It'll all be fine. It'll all be good. I know they have a method to their madness, so I will trust in them. But I am hoping when we go up, though, when I go up on Tuesday, maybe to meet some of his team. I might. They probably know what they're doing. I would hope so. I would hope so. They've been doing it enough years. I would definitely hope so. Just to me, it seems odd, but it probably isn't. You know what I mean? This whole thing is new for me, so trying to grasp it with my little pea brain is not always working well. Not always working well. But I know they have a plan. I know that they know how he's progressing. They have probably seen countless times of people just like him and know exactly where he's at better than I do. I mean, when I talked to him Sunday night, it was gibberish. So I think he's getting more alert. I think he's becoming restless because they had it in the notes that he was a little frustrated because he didn't understand what he was doing there. And he probably doesn't. He probably has no idea what he's doing there. You know? I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he's very confused. And that's something I want to talk to him about next Tuesday. If I don't talk to the doctor between now and then, which hopefully he'll call. He said he was going to. Is the fact that, like, how much do we tell him? Can he understand that he fell off a ladder and smashed his head in? I mean, we don't need to say it that way, but you know what I mean? Like, will he comprehend that? I don't know. I mean, we could tell him he has a broken leg because that's pretty obvious. He has stitches all over his leg and he's in pain all the time. So I'm sure he knows something's going on with this leg. And he may have asked them and they may have told him. I don't know. But if he's confused and he wants to know why he's there, well, he's there for therapy, basically. You know? Why does he need therapy? Well, because he fell 5 feet off a ladder and landed on decking. Does he remember that he owns his own business and that he builds decks for a living? I don't know. He might. I also know when you have a brain injury or a head trauma, you can have some amnesia. And he also had a stroke on top of that. When you have a stroke, you lose some of your memory and stuff. I know because he's already had one before. And he doesn't have much of a memory to begin with. So this is troublesome. Even more so. So I'm sure it's a combination of everything, is whether he remembers things or will he understand that he builds decks for a living? Does he remember that? I don't know. I don't know what he remembers and what he doesn't. And it's like I told the nurse, I don't want to upset him. Like, I'm afraid of what I talk about because I don't want to upset him either or get him even more frustrated and confused, you know? So it's hard for me to know, like, when I do go and see him, it's hard for me to know, like, what to talk about. You can only talk about your son going to Japan and your oldest son being your rock and the dogs are doing great and they miss you. I mean, there's only so many things you can talk about before you're like, you know? So when he was here and he was like 10 minutes away, I would go see him and I'd stay up there for about an hour and then he would probably get his pain meds by about that time and he would start sleeping a lot and I would leave and come home. But he was also in a worse state than he is now. Like, he really didn't, he communicated somewhat, but I don't think he was communicating as much as he is now, which is good. But it was easier to go see him and sit there and hold his hand and tell him you love him. And now, you know, it's different. And each time I see him, it's going to be different, which is good. But also, again, I'm going back and forth with how much does he know? How much should we tell him? You know, he's not going to be home for 2 months. So I don't want to upset him. But if he's frustrated and wants to know, I don't know. It's hard to know what to do. What's the right thing to do, you know? So those are things that I'm going to talk to them about on Saturday when I go up there. So we shall see. We shall see. And then I can't believe 4th of July is next week, you guys. That just seems so crazy to me. Like, I don't know if it felt that way to you, or it just felt that way to me, because my whole life in June has been around my husband. Like, literally, his accident was on May 29th. And so, like, my whole June has been wrapped around him. And I feel like it has gone so fast, even though the first week felt like it dragged. Because the first week it was like scary, you know what I mean? But now it feels like it's gone so fast. And I can't believe July's next week. That just seems crazy. But the other thing is, I need to make sure I'm home for July 4th because my dogs do not like those fireworks. They will be hiding in my office with me. They will be hiding. So, other than that, it's just one day at a time. One day at a time. It's so nice out though right now. It's like 77 degrees out. My son's birthday's on the 3rd of July. Oh my goodness. Is he happy that it was on the 3rd? Or did he was like, man, that's so close to the 4th of July. Do you know my husband's dad was born on the 4th of July? Like we used to have parties, his birthday party every year on 4th of July and cook out. And it would still be plenty of time for them to go home because they always went to bed early and stuff. And then we could still celebrate 4th of July. But we always had a cake for him. And my husband would grill out barbecue chicken. And I would make homemade potato salad. And yeah. We make a big thing about it until he got to the point where he was just, it was too much for him to even come over here. Here she comes. Here she comes. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oh, and Jack came too. You guys better go outside and play while it's still light out. Because as soon as it gets dark, you all are coming in. He is, because he always had the day off after his birthday off. Oh, of course, he's always taking his birthday off. Oh, well, then that makes for an extra couple days off. That's nice. Especially if it lands before a weekend. If he doesn't work on the weekend, I'd make a nice long weekend. So when I took off next week, I took off because I only had to use 4 days vacation because we have Friday off. So that was, I had taken it off long before he had his accident though. I had already asked for it off. So my boss is like, she's just as confused about this FMLA as I am because we've not really had to use it. She's never really had to deal with it before either. And she goes, well, do I need to tell him that you're taking off next week? And I go, no, Karen, that's my vacation. What I do with it is my business. If I want to go out and spend it with him, I will. But that doesn't mean I'm using my FMLA for that. He works Monday through Friday. Oh, nice. Then he will have he'll have a long weekend then. That's awesome. So she gets kind of confused too. And I'm like, no, I'm just taking, I already had this planned before his accident. I'm not claiming it as part of my FMLA. This is just time off. And to be fair, you guys, even if I go up there on Saturday and then I go up there on Tuesday for the meeting, even if I don't go up there for like the rest of the week and go the weekend after again, maybe, I don't feel as bad because I just need some time off. You know, I just want some time off. I went from being off for a week when it initially happened. Like I couldn't think. Coming back that following Monday, I was so still. Talk about a brain fog. I was so in a different world. I was absolutely beside myself with worry. And it was very hard to work, but that's gotten easier, especially since he's been moved. The hospital that he's in now, I don't sit there and think about him constantly. Like I don't get distracted as much. I mean, I can get distracted easier with my work, which is a blessing for me because I'm so comfortable with where he is. Before, oh my gosh, I just worried about him constantly. I couldn't get him off my brain. It was very difficult to work. Very, very difficult. And it's easier now. I still don't want to be there. But next week, I just want to be able to, well, I can't sleep in because I've got the dogs. But I want to be able to take a nap if I want to. I want to be able to just rest. I have been go ever since the accident. And I just want some time off. I just don't want to have to be rushed to do anything. And I just don't want to have to do anything if I don't want to, you know? And I don't know. I just need it. But yeah, I only have 3 more days. I'm looking forward to having some time off. I'll feel better when my FMLA gets fixed because they have screwed it up from this company. Ugh. I don't blame you for that. Yeah. I just need some time off. And some of it's going to be for him, for sure, because I want to visit him. And some of it's just going to be for me. But I'm just worried about, here's what scares me, Bugsy, is I'm worried about if I go up Saturday and he's doing really good, that's awesome. I really hope he is. They said they thought every time I go up there, I'll be surprised how much he's doing better. And that's great, but I'm afraid it's going to be harder for me to leave. I know, it's all about me. And not for my sake, but also for his, because I don't want him to get sad because I have to leave and I can't just stay there, you know? So I have to come home to take care of the dogs. Even though if I spent the night up there some night, I know Charles could take care of the dogs, my oldest son. I know he'd be fine with that. It's just not the same. You know what I mean? And I feel like they're kind of going through an adjustment as well, and they don't understand what's going on either. So we're all going through it. We're all going through it. But take one day at a time. When I get up there, I'll know. I'll have a better feeling when I go up there Saturday and when I go up there Tuesday. I'll have a better feeling, a better understanding. And I think it's going to be that way every time I go up there. And he keeps getting better. I think it's just going to make a big difference. So it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm just sitting here talking away and not even paying attention. So we need to end the day. 577 people, one unavailable product. I wonder what that one was. I wish it told you what it was. I do wish he would add that as part of this screen. so that you know exactly what was that we were missing. All right, we're going to restock first. Go back to bakery. Labeled only. What does that mean? Labeled only? Well, everything of mine is labeled. I'm not sure what that means. I guess the stuff that's in the reloading zone over there would not be labeled, right? Is that what they mean? I'm not really sure. Toolbox. Right on Coop. One, two. Few things here. Yeah, I just now noticed that. I never noticed that box over there that says labeled only. I'm not really sure what that means, though. Go back to dock 1. Seafood. Clothing. Nothing else. Sports. We got football cleats and we got golf bag. I think we're always going to have golf bag forever. That and the doll houses are probably going to drive me crazy. That's not really that many things. Let's go to summer. I should be doing 2 of these. The tropical air. Yeah, I only did that once. Let's do tropical air one more time and then vending. There's the iced coffee. See, it wasn't there before. It's there now. We'll go to dock 2. And we still have 69,000. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We have 69,000, you guys. So we could go ahead and do another license. I think pretty comfortably if we do another license. So we go to clothing. I think that's going to be 3 racks and that could go on the table. So that's 3 of those. And then there's only 5. There's only 5 on a pallet. There's 12 on that pallet. There's only 5 on a pallet. You know, that's not very nice. Let's go to dock 3 with that. So if let's go to pricing, clothing. Oh, that's not much. What was the market? 67. 80. Oh, wow. 85. Holy cannoli. 86. No, 85.5. No. Oh, 85.5 I meant. Yep. Perfect. Wow, this is going to be a big one. The gray suit, that's going to be a big one. What about 110? 120? 125? Wow, 128? Too much. 127. 126.5. Wow, okay. 100? Oh. 110? 115. 114.5. Okay, 114. Okay. Okay. We got them all. Interesting. All right, let's get our little... They really cleared this up a lot over here, haven't they? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. This is where I want to go. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all those. So we'll have to come back. Some of these are 2 pallets of one thing, though. So I might have 2 of one thing on here. I feel like we need to figure this out better. Like, how close can I put these before they're like, no, I'm not shopping there anymore? Like, how close can I get them before they're like, yeah, I can't fit through there? You know what I'm saying? Bama, have you got your clothing store, your clothing department done? You gotta move. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but I don't know if they need to be kind of zigzag to look better or whatever. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know anything about clothing stores, you guys. I was a tomboy. I really didn't care a whole lot about pretty clothes. And Bella's always going to go up front. Bella has to stay up front. Yeah, I'm not sure. Now I could do it like that. Move this one over here. I feel like Bella is kind of Bella, why don't you come up here? Come up here. I was gonna say, I know I have one more rag. So, okay, hold on. So this is a gray suit. Here's the thing though. These have, can I have that one back? Thank you. These have 3 sections to them. So one box is not going to fill them up. That was the gray suit. That's a checkmate suit. So like the 2 boxes I ordered might completely be used and we're still not going to have any in stock. You know what I'm saying? And that's still a checkmate suit. So that needs to go back down. Or do I fill this up and then reorder? Maybe. Yeah, that doesn't even fill it up because there's only 5. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, you guys. This can be a little tough. I say we bring them all up here and just use whatever we've got, and then we go from there. Now there's the pants. That can go on the table. Okay. Or we could just put 1 or 2 on there and put the rest of the stock somewhere. I just want to make sure we get one of everything out. So The pants can go over here. Oh, I didn't mean to do 3 of them. See, I feel like I wasted some space by having 3 rows of those. However, I don't know if they have to be stocked as often because there's so many. So I don't know. I've never really paid attention to it. So I'm not for sure. That's the checkmate suit. Okay, the power stripe we have not had yet. Oh, that's nice looking. See, I'm stuck right there. Okay. Yeah, I can't go through there very well with boxes, but that won't stop the, that won't stop the NPCs, the restockers. That won't bother them. So the gray suit is this one, right? Yeah, gentleman's gray suit. See, just to fill a rack, and then the checkmate suit is this one. Just to fill a rack is going to take a lot. So I think what we ought to do now is go. I think we put everything out that we got in the license. So I think if we just go find a place to put them on the shelves back here, then I think we'll be good to go. And we'll just let the restockers restock everything. So now it's going to be, where am I going to put them? See, we're getting pretty full here. See, there's another empty box. Is that 2 empty boxes? 2 empty boxes. Okay. Go down. Okay. See, we're running out of room here. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 things up there. That's the sports double. Was that an extra one I had? Possibly. But then there's a couple over here too. So what we could do, move this over here. No, go down. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. 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 What's this? That's checkmate suit. Okay, gray suit. Power stripe. Oh, that was 2 things of power stripe. Oh, okay. And then the leggings. I forgot. We ordered 2 pallets of some. I was like, why do I have so many there? They've already come and emptied that 1 pallet before I put it up there, you guys. I'm not kidding. I'm just barely putting them down here, and they're already taking everything off of them. We could put that on the 5th rack. They're not picking up the empty boxes, though. Yeah, they're already starting to take that rack. I'm gonna be putting all empty pallets up there, you guys. I'm not kidding. By the time we're done, it's gonna be putting up empty pallets. Okay, we just have 2 more. Yeah, they're... This is going to be funny how we're going to do this, you guys. Because I want to put the empty pallets up there so that when I reorder, they're situated somewhere on a shelf. You know what I mean? It's going to be kind of funny, though. Could be kind of funny. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. She is so excited about everything. She's excited about everything. I think the other suits I have are... I think the other suits that I have are like 2 different palettes also. Because they just don't have that many in the palette. There's not that many. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we're kind of cattywampus when we're doing this, but it's working for us. So we only got a few more to go. 3 more to go. I mean, it is kind of cool how you do this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the greatest reach truck driver in the world, but I think it's fun. I wish I was better at driving it. I mean, I hold my own to a certain extent, but I do think it's kind of fun. I'm just glad I don't have to go up and find these items. Like, I would never find them. It would be like it would never happen. I'd be like, you go find them. You go find them. Okay. So all I use my controller for is that right there. All right, there we go. Let's take these back. I think we're all stocked then. And we got another license, and we still have $58,000. That's amazing. So by doing one license at a time, how we doing? No boxes found for Sky Polo shirt. Huh? Let's go back to clothing. Did I miss that one? Apparently I did. That was my bad. That was the only thing I saw they said, though. Pretty sure that's all they said. No, just that one. So let's see them kind of go get that. All right, they're gonna go get that right now. I think we're okay to open. This might be the last day, only because I'm tired. Maybe, I don't know. I might do another one after this. Let's see. I'm hoping that because we added 4 more clothing, 3 more racks. More racks bring more people also. I'm hoping we'll get over 100,000. I bet you we will since we're starting at 58. What do you guys think? Anybody play some bets? Anybody play some bets? You think 105,000? You might be right. I bet you're gonna really be close for sure. Probably over 100K. I'm thinking so too, Gina. Those suits are expensive and you don't get that many. But man, you really can sell them for a lot. So I think the whole premise of a management game is to make enough off of them that even though it's expensive to reorder them, you make enough to be able to reorder them plus extra money. I think that's the whole name of the game. If he ever changes the prices again, I might cry. I wish we could go. I wish there was a button that did market price plus you could do plus 10%, plus 10% twice. That's what I've done in most every single simulator store, most of them. And it's so much easier than trying to figure out the dollar amount. Seriously. I mean, it's not death defying, but it's way easier not to have to think so hard. But to be fair, I've had a real hard time concentrating on any game. Like, I've looked at all my games. I have so many games. And I am so into Solar Punk, but it just hasn't felt good right now. Like, I just haven't. And it's nothing wrong with the game or any of my games. I mean, I've been excited to play a lot of stuff, but then I like look at it like right now and I'm just like, just not in the mood. Not in the mood. 105,000 plus one. Sorry, Bama. I don't know why the price is right on my mind. That's so funny. The Price is Right. I used to love to watch that show. The Price is Right. But yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's great to have the distraction, but I just haven't been able to. Nothing has sounded fun to play. I'm not feeling anything. And I think that's why I started over. I started another save on this because I love to play this and it's easy and not real thinkable. And it was kind of fun starting over again. Including vending. Oh, Gina's smart. Including vending. Yeah, it is, Aloha. It's just weird for me, though, you know? I'm always, like, I was so excited when Solar Punk came out. And to be fair, it came out after my husband's accident. So it was like, while I was excited to play it, it was hard to get into 100%. I enjoyed it a lot, but I've also done the alpha and the beta testing. So maybe that's why I'm not as excited to play it as I was. Now, I've gotten farther though now than I did in beta. So that part's fun. But I've watched other streamers beat the game already. Like they've gotten all the way through to the end. Like, not that you can't still play it, but it kind of takes out the fun and the sale. If you beat the game, if you find and do everything in the game, it kind of makes you go, oh, well, now what? You could still play, you could still build, you could still do stuff like that, but then you kind of feel like it's lackluster at that point. So I still think it's fun. But yeah, it's been like, not now. Not now. It's kind of like Dinkum. You all know me. I love Dinkum. I will always love Dinkum. Dinkum is top tier for me. I think I played so much in the last, let's say, 3 years, just to be fair, because I haven't played it very much this year. So 3 years, though, I played it a lot. And I still love the game. And I think if I will give it more time, I'll want to go back to it. But like right now, I'm like, I still love it, but not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, you know? But it's like Animal Crossing New Horizon, one of my favorite games. Animal Crossing at all is one of my favorite all-time top tier games. But I got burned out after 2020. It came out in 2020, probably in the first, after about 3 years, I got burned out. And I played it for a while when it came on Switch too, and then I was like, that burnout feeling came back. You know what I mean? So, doesn't mean it's still not my favorite game. And when they come out with the next one, you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be getting that and playing that to death. But, yeah. I still have fun watching other people play Dinkum, though. And if he ever does another update, and it's a pretty good update, you know I'll be getting back into it for the update, for sure. But I think that's why I enjoy playing other games right now. It's just because I played that so much. So much. But I still love it. And I always will. That's a fact, Jack. There's this new Hoko Life game coming out that is just designer. It reminds me of Happy Home Paradise for Animal Crossing. It's kind of like the Happy Home Paradise for a Hoko Life. I was not really that thrilled seeing it. I watched Catman play the demo of it, and I was just like, doesn't do anything for me. You all might like it if you like Happy Home Paradise. But, like, I loved Hoko Life. And when they put it on Switch, it kind of ruined it for me. Because how it went on Switch and what Switch capabilities are, and the version of the game that went on there kind of ruined the game. It kind of ruined the game. And then they changed PC to match it, which was wrong. They shouldn't have never done that. That wasn't fair. And I quit playing it after that because I was not happy that they did that. Obviously, it's their game. They have every right to do that, but it really ruined the game for me. And I really, really liked that game. That played a big part of my channel at the very beginning. It played a big part. And it was kind of sad. So when I saw Hoko Life coming out and Catman told me about it, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is all about. Then I watched him play and I was like, this is just decorating a house for somebody. It's like Happy Home Paradise. I was like, no. Nope. I have a lot of bad memories of Hoko Life now. And that didn't do it for me. That didn't make it feel better. That didn't make it feel better. I was hoping it would, but it did not. It did not. Oh, my dogs. I need to go get them in a minute. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's still light out, though. I hate for them to come in when it's light out. But once I make them come in, they'll crash in the hallway out here by my office. Oh, my gosh. They're going crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How's everybody else doing? What's been going on in your lives? Do y'all hear about mine constantly? And I'm sorry about that, by the way. But how are you guys doing? You over your birthday, Bugsy? Are you over your birthday? You're probably glad it's over. Probably glad it's over. It was crazy because I have to really watch the dog food. I get it from Chewy.com because their next dog food wasn't going to be until next week, and they're really low on their dog food. And I was like, I had to order it now, and we already got it today because I was like, they're gonna run out of food by Monday. I'm not. I don't want to spend extra money to go buy more food and then have the food shipped. I saw Catman playing the Hoko Spaces demo. Not sure if I'll get it. Hoko Life frustrated me on the Switch. Had to rage quit after attempting to build a chair. Yeah, Switch was a lot different, and Switch versus PC is so much different anyway. It just didn't, the capabilities on Switch and the memory, and I don't mean memory like an SD card, I mean the internal memory to hold for a game is not that good on Switch. And so when Hoko Life was released on PC has a lot of internal memory. And it played great on PC. As soon as they put it on Switch, they didn't have enough memory for all the designs that people were making, and people were uploading their designs. It literally, it wasn't good, you guys. It wasn't good. I'm over my birthday, and Rhodey gets her stitches out on Friday. That'll be awesome, Bugsy. That'll be awesome. So, you know, my best friend and our moderator, Melissa, is picking up. She's almost done with school for the year. They get out late. They get out like around, I think they get out tomorrow. I think tomorrow's their last day. I think she said that it was a half day tomorrow. But then she teaches summer school. But it's only for a couple weeks, and then she's off the rest of the summer. Well, she picks up her new doggy July 15th. So school will be out by then. And then she's got to go drive like 4 hours, I think. I think she said 4 hours to go pick up the dog. And she is so excited. Oh, I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her. Look at that money rolling in. 109, 110. Ooh. Y'all were off. You all were off. My daughter out her window into her van, and she did a good job. Oh, her husband helped her out with this one. Oh, good. Sometimes you have to put not out. My daughter put her, what? Oh, put her new window in her van. Gotcha. That's awesome. And you know, sometimes we have to accept help. Even though we might be hard-headed and stubborn, sometimes we need to accept help to help do stuff like that. That's awesome. That's exciting. Aloha. Yeah, she is rescuing a 3-year-old Sheltie. And I've seen pictures. I've seen a video of him running around in the yard. And he is beautiful. He is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited for her. Yeah. So she gets to go pick him up soon. Super, super excited. We were just talking about that earlier today. And she's going to change his name. I didn't care for I forgot what the name was now, but it didn't suit him. It did not suit him. So she's going to be changing the name. This is a beautiful dog. Beautiful, beautiful. See, that's why mine are part Sheltie, part Shepherd, and their hair isn't as long as a Sheltie. It's a little bit long, like it's a little bit longer than a Shepherd's, but it's, and I think that's the Sheltie part, but it's not so long like a Sheltie is, which I kind of like better. I might be close. You might be close. I think it's going to go over, Gina. I think it's going to go over yours. She knew she'd need his help with that. I remember when she went to go pick up Rhodey when she was a puppy and it was some hours away to an Idaho. Oh, yeah. Hi, baby. Hi, little girl. Are you having fun? Are you having fun, my girl? She is going to be worn out. She still will come in. We only have 5 people left. She still will come in, and when we get in bed at night, she has to have puppy belly rubs. All right, we ready? We have 120,000. What'd you say, Gina? 123 with vending? 121, 122. I think we're going to go over, Gina. I bet we go over. There's 123,745. 124. 125 and 126. About 3,000 over, Gina. Puppies are so much fun. They are. And I mean, he's 3 years old, but he's still a good puppy. He's still a puppy. Mine are 3 years old. So really, if you think about it, she's getting a dog that's the same age as mine. Now, she told me last weekend there's an area on the fence in the backyard that needed to be kind of fixed. And because it was on the other side, it's their neighbors. So her and her husband went to a place and got like kind of like chicken wire and put it to kind of fill in that area so that he won't be able to get through. And then kind of covered it up, you know, make it look nice. She can do that kind of stuff. Only off by 3K. I know, you didn't do bad at all, Gina. You did really good. Now, I kind of want to wait until tomorrow morning, and then let's restock and see how much we have left. If we have enough to do the expansion, we'll do the expansion, but we're going to restock first. Before we add any more clothes, we'll see if we can do the expansion. We'll just have to see. We'll know better once we restock everything. Hi, Jack. Are you getting tired? Are you getting tired, buddy? Are you getting tired, buddy? They just don't know what to do with just me, you guys. Like, they're used to going back and forth between me and my husband, and they don't know what to do with just me. They're like, yep, it's still just you. It's kind of like, yep, just you. I'm so sorry. I wish it was more than just me. I wish it was more than just me. But it's just me. Jack is getting a little bit too cozy on my husband's side of the bed, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It'll also be nice that by the time I get home Saturday from visiting my husband, or it might not be right when I get home, but it might be that evening when I get home, my youngest son will be home from Japan. His girlfriend will be picking him up at the airport. So I'm excited about that too. I've missed him. I've missed him a lot. Although I got to talk to him on the phone yesterday. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, he talked to me all the way to my job yesterday, so I did get to talk to him a little bit. And we chatted we have a group chat on Facebook that he's awesome. Been posting. You're awesome. He's been posting pictures and we've been chatting that way, but we haven't really talked on the phone, and we actually talked on the phone yesterday. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I kind of want to see if we're going to expand before I go, okay, we're done streaming, because I'm yawning and it's almost 9 and I don't want to stream too much longer, but I kind of want to see if we can expand or not. What do you think? You think by the time we restock everything, we'll be able to expand? Wrong thing. Be 76,000. Be pretty close, probably. Or we could expand the warehouse, because I think it's less. It's 51,000. We could definitely expand the warehouse, for sure, if we can't expand the upper floor. We might be able to do one of them. Everyone's doing good, Matthew. How are you? You think so, Gina? Okay. I think you'll be able to expand, and you know I like it when you do, but not the warehouse because that's boring. I know. But Bugsy, if I don't expand the warehouse, I don't have anywhere to put anything. I'm already like squishing everything up on the fifth shelves now. And there's only 2 more warehouse expansions. So I may need to reorganize my shelves in there at some point, just because if we had 2 more departments, where are we going to put all that stuff? Just ask my kids. I don't like to be bored. You sound like my husband, Bugsy. My husband goes crazy when he's bored. You're doing great. Oh, you're welcome, Matthew. I'm glad you're doing great. I think part of the frustration for my husband right now is not only does he not understand why he is in the hospital and what's going on, that's kind of frustrating him, but also the fact that he's bored. It's kind of like he's there, but he's not there enough to do something to not be bored. Does that make sense? You know, it's like he's not well enough to be able to do something to help his boredom, but he's bored. It's like he can't do anything about it. So that probably makes him just even more frustrated. And my husband, now we've talked about this as a family, and there is a good chance that he's going to change, and and we don't know how he's going to change, but he could. Just himself, the way he thinks and, the way he feels and stuff like that. A lot of that could change. We don't know. He probably is bored. Oh, he's definitely bored. But I forgot where I was going with that. I mean, we know there's a chance he could change, mentally and obviously physically, but to what degree, we don't know. And is he going to be, we know it when he was before the accident, if he would be in the hospital for any reason, he was the worst patient. Oh, he was demanding because he was bored and there wasn't enough for him to do, and he could only watch so much TV, and he would literally go crazy. I thought it was like if I was in the hospital, which I've been before, it was almost like a vacation, except for them waking me up all during the night. But I mean, I just could lay there and watch TV and be happy. He cannot do that. You're off to bed. You have to work tomorrow afternoon. Oh, Matthew, have a good night's sleep, honey. Don't work too hard. But he's clearly bored. I just don't know if the things that he thought that would help with his boredom are going to be the same. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Because I don't know if he's changed in what makes him not bored. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to know right now. We just don't know. And we may not know for a while longer what that is going to mean. It's kind of interesting to know, though, or to think that way, that we just don't know. Man, he's going upstairs again, and so is she. Like, it takes so long for them to restock. When I watch Rusty Champagne play this, he's the same way. He's like, oh my gosh, they take forever to restock. And, you know, the death did make them a bit faster, and they are a bit faster. But the more products you add, the more time it takes. That's the hard part. That's what drives me crazy. It's just sitting here going, could you guys hurry up? Can you guys just hurry up? I mean, you know, I got things to do. I got things to do. So you got to hurry up. I want to see, did we even have any of like the suits left to even fill their, oh, we did. Look at that. Okay. Not bad. Partial on some. The other ones were over here. That's pretty good. That's quite a few left. Man, and those are expensive suits because that really helped us get more money. For sure. That one's 114. That one's pretty expensive. That one's 119. 135 right there. And 135 there. See, those don't have enough. Those don't have enough to really get them caught up. We had enough dollhouses, though, it looks like. That's always good. Yeah, the thing is, it's going to take this wall back. What I want to try to do is, I don't know if this wall goes back anymore. Because maybe we can move some of these down here, and this wall along here all the way down could be more part of clothing. I don't know. We'll have to look and see what that looks like. Because I have a feeling because we still have a lot of clothing licenses left. Like, we still have a lot. Man. I haven't hired anybody in a long time. I wonder if we can hire somebody. Wrong thing. $195. Oh yeah, $195. Oh, we can hire him. That's not bad. $108 and move speed is 119 and work speed's okay. I think we should have put him on early though, because it takes them longer once we reorder. So it's probably better to put him on the morning. Next one we'll put in the evening for sure, because we want to keep them kind of even. I have 4 grocery licenses left to go. Let's go, baby. Is that your new save? Or is that the one that you've been working on for a long time? It's so exciting when you get down to the last couple licenses. I mean, we just did it not that long ago with sports. It's exciting when you go, yay, we finished that department. You haven't started a new save yet. Okay. I got you mixed up with Rena. Because I know she did. You know, and before I started my new save on this, I was like, do I really want to go through all that again? But then when you start, because the warehouse is already open and you get one walk-in fridge or freezer, it makes all the difference in the world. Like, it really does. Like, it's surprising how much of a difference it makes. So how many departments do you have left, Bama? How many do you have left in your store to get? Do 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 do. I mean, technically, once we get clothing done, I have 2 departments left right now. That would be music and electronics. Now, Rena told me to start with music. Music was a little less expensive than electronics, so that's what I'll probably do. You haven't started music or electronics and only have 1 license for sports. Do sports first. Do sports first. That's what I did. I just finished sports the other night. And now I'm just finishing clothing. I don't have clothing done. But I also don't have music or electronics done yet. And I'm okay with that. Oh, this isn't bad. Not bad. When I look around and I see this much product, I'm like, maybe we won't have to order so much. But I'm not really taking into account of what's in the warehouse. Wow. Oh, this is the coupe. Wait, I'm only getting 2 boxes of these and or 2 pallets. But it has 4 shelves. Why does it have 4 shelves? You only have 2 shelves. You only have 2 shelves. Why does this have 4 shelves? Oh, I guess that is 2 shelves. Never mind. Never mind. It's just 4 spaces. Okay, never mind. I'm fine. I'm fine. Maybe I need to order 3 of those. Oh, we got some people coming back. We got some of our restockers coming back in. I was thinking about going into the music and doing the license for the albums. Oh, did you see the new furniture for the albums? That's pretty cool. I haven't even looked at the music stuff. Now, I did have music before I restarted. But, yeah, I love the new furniture. I love the new shelves and stuff that he made for those. That was in the last update. Are we good? I don't think everybody's here. Maybe. I don't know how many I have. 1, 2, 3. That's 8, 9. 10. I don't see anybody else down here or coming up and down. All right, let's just go ahead and go. 589, 3 unavailable products. I wonder what those are. Coconut milk is the product of the day. Now, what do they say? Guess we need to reorder. Croissant? Croissant. Anybody croissant? Okay, let's hope that we have enough money to expand somewhere. La 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 la. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do 3 on that. Bleach and paper towels. Perfect combination. And then we've got seafood, blue crab, lobster, sea bream, and snow crab claw. Yum. That's making me hungry. Denim blue, ivory, Royal Navy. Anybody else? Anything else? Nope. Nope. Okay, let's go to Doc 2 on that. Oh, and there was an update. There's been a few updates. There's been a few updates on Retro Rewind that I'm kind of thinking we might need to do. That might be kind of fun. Like, I've missed the last couple on Retro Rewind. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, we'll go to Doc 3 on that. We probably need to go check our bakery freezer, walk-in freezer. I'm not crazy about having to go to upper floor when lower floor with expanding. Wish you could choose. Oh yeah, me too. Hey DJ King, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing? I'm not either. I prefer Bookshop Simulator where you can pick where you want to expand. I think that would be amazing. That way, if I wanted to leave up a wall, just because it looks good leaving up a wall, I want to be able to leave up a wall. You know what I mean? Still got that one box up there. 15 left. Keep crouching. Stop doing that. I mean, we could go ahead and get one of these. That's fine. We'll do that and get some things in here. So we don't have to order so much next time. We still have 89,000. Did I already order bread roll? What did I order? No, it was croissant. It was croissant. Never mind. Don't scare me like that. I know I did that to myself. It's fine. It's fine. We're down quite a bit in here. Let's go ahead and get... at least like croissant we've already ordered. We don't need to be doing that. Okay, I think we're okay there. And yeah, we'll just let it go to Doc 4. Okay, we've got 87,000, you guys. We've got every $87,000, you guys. Yeah, they're not unloaded yet. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're on growth. I might have done that. I might have done that. I might have done that. I didn't even think. I didn't even think. I just did that. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to work out good because if we move this back, when this wall goes down, we'll have all of that room. Oh, okay. All right, all right. That turned out better than I thought it was going to. Toy flooring, let's do that first. Oh, that turned out better than I thought. I don't know what I had envisioned there, but that wasn't it. that really wasn't it. But yeah, this is not bad. I think it was going to be bigger than it was. And I'm okay that it wasn't. This is good. Hey Rose, how are you? How you doing? Good to see ya. See how much more, oh, I know how much more exciting this is. Are you kidding me right now? Of course it is. But we had enough for that, and I would preferably, where am I going? I would prefer to do the expansions out in the store But I know I've got to eventually do the ones in the warehouse, even though I only have 2 left. Because if I buy more clothing, where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put it? I don't have anywhere to put it. Okay, so we're going to have to move these shelves again because there was the wall there. So that's fine. And you think, oh, why am I painting this wall? It's going to be broken down. Well, yeah, eventually. But for right now, it's not. You know what we could do? Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. I was going to say we could do this. But I think they're too long for that area. They're a little bit too long for that area, but wait a minute. What if we did this and went out this way a little bit so that it kind of goes to the end there? I mean, kind of be a little bit of a different setup. I mean, there's going to be that showing through. But what if we kind of move this down? I mean, it's just kind of different. It kind of like breaks that up a little bit. And then we can kind of move these over here. And then that way it adds more room for the store. Maybe we kind of zigzag that. Maybe we kind of zigzag that like that, you know? Maybe move this over this way a little bit more in the middle of those two. What do you think? And that's cute. I guess you have to expand the warehouse too, but it'll be boring. I know. What do you guys think? Instead of having them just flat against the wall like that, what do you think? I think that looks kind of better. Instead of just grouping them across the wall. What do you think? And then that way, when we expand down that wall, that whole area will end up being clothing. That looks good. Thank you, Bugsy. I like that. I like how it's kind of broken up there. Ooh, I'm liking that a lot. So when this breaks down all the way down there, that'll all be the clothing area. Or depending on how that looks like with, and then I'm wondering, okay, now I'm thinking out loud. Bella will always have her own rack. But some of these shirts, do you think we should put them on tables? I think we'll have more room if we take some of the t-shirts. Not like this. This is clearly a blouse. But this is, well, this is a blouse too. Okay, all of them are kind of blouses. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's a blouse. If it's got a collar, it's a blouse or a jacket. Okay, never mind. These need to be hung up. I thought if they're t-shirts, they should be over here. Or they should be on a table and it would take less room. But clearly, everything that I have hanging up probably should be hung up. Bella's is a t-shirt. It could probably be folded on a table, but that's Kansas Bella. So Bella will always have a place right up front there. And these are all suits and dresses. So they kind of have to be that way. That's fine. Doesn't mean that we won't find, oh, I got an idea. Doesn't mean we won't find other licenses that will be, other licenses that we end up getting from clothing. Could be some t-shirts. Did we decide if there was some t-shirts? Dresses. Pants. That could use another table because there's 2 pants. There's a pant and there's a pant. This is a t-shirt. These I think are t-shirts. They don't have collars. That one has a collar. We could get by with a couple, 3 tables maybe. But clearly we're still going to have some racks. But what if we I'm just getting one of these. We're just going to take it even to the storefront. We're just going to get it. I'm stuck right there. What if we got one of these small tables to put some stuff on that so that they're kind of out of the way and not just... Because we have to fit music in Hello? Excuse me? That's not what I meant to happen. But thanks. Thanks for just opening like that. Oh my goodness. Like, what if we put some... right there, that's kind of out of the way, and we put some clothes on there. We could do that. There's still plenty of room to walk in between, but that'd be kind of something right up against the rail there. We could do that. You like the new warehouse the dev added in Hypermarket Sim? That's cool. I don't play that though, Sally. Yeah, I don't play Hypermarket. I don't play that. I like how games are becoming better. If this game here, even your clothing department is becoming better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think as we add the next licenses, if there's some with some pants or shirts, maybe we'll put some tables across here. I'm just trying to utilize as much space as I can because we still have 2 more departments to add. And technically, the summer department has to come up here as well. And that's going to take a little bit. No boxes found for paper towels. Well, are they done unloading? Because I bought paper towels. I know for a fact I did. And they're done unloading? I know I ordered paper towels. I remember saying that. All right, now you're just making me mad. I'll be dang, paper towels. Let's just check everything else while we're here. Sports, summer, vending. All right, go to dock 1. Man, how did I miss paper towels? How did I miss paper towels? And I feel like the summer department is going to be this big. Like, I have to have enough room up there for me to comfortably put this. So that's a pretty big area to fit up there with 2 more departments. You know what I mean? Because the butcher in the deli is going to come down here. And I think I'll have enough room for both of them if I don't have the summer department. So I don't think we're going to have a choice but to move it upstairs. So I need to go fix that. I mean, I don't think we're going to have a choice. Goodbye. I don't think we're going to have a choice, you guys. So that ought to be interesting. But we have a lot more to expand upstairs. So I'm not going crazy yet. We have a lot more upstairs to expand. It's just going to be awesome. You're awesome. It's just going to be really, really, really expensive. That's all there is to it. It's going to be really expensive, but we'll get there. A little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. Hey, we still have $1,000. I feel pretty rich right now, especially after all the expensive stuff we just went through. Yeah, I feel pretty good. But you guys, we're going to stop right here. It is almost 9:30 my time, and I am getting pretty tired. And I need to go through my husband's phone again. But you guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. And until next time, I'll see you soon.